Hi friends, in today's demonstration, I'll be converting petrol to cooking gas or gasoline to cooking gas. If you're in the US, you say gasoline, but here in Nigeria, we refer to it as petrol. But is this possible? Yes, it is very possible. But first of all, in this first part of the video, I will be removing some misconceptions about petrol. A lot of people have wrong misconceptions about petrol. Here you have gasoline or petrol here, and you have an ordinary bottle here. But we will pour some little amount of petrol here to test for its flammability when it is in liquid state and also when it is in gaseous state. So that's little gasoline there. Okay, so I'm going to pour little of it inside this bottle. Alright, just little amount of it here. Okay, so petrol is a volatile liquid. Okay, so we have little amount of it here and amount of it there. So a lot of people say petrol is responsible for a lot of things, but there could be other sources as well. It could be the petrol vapor and not petrol. So, okay, so this is petrol now. See? Okay, so this is it. You see, it has gone to that height, but it's not going to flames. The petrol is not going to flames. Okay, so bringing it close, no flame. So it goes into flame. It goes into flames right away. Okay, that shows you the flammability of petrol. But if it's in gaseous form, that makes it very dangerous. That makes it highly flammable. That is when it is gaseous form. So look at it. See, that is when it is in gaseous form. Look at it again. Form, it's not that flammable, but in gaseous form, it's much more flammable because it has more surface area. The next is to introduce my materials. Here I have my battery, a compressor here, and this little construction which goes inside this container. This is a tubing, and for this project I'll be using a Bunsen burner because I'm in a laboratory. I'll be using a Bunsen burner, a 3-period stand, and this frying pan to heat up water. Well, I could use it to fry something, but I'm not with egg or any. Okay, but I just use it to heat water. Okay, so these are my materials for this particular experiment. So the first thing I'll do is to pour some petrol here. Alright, it's okay. And this pipe goes inside of it. Okay, seal tightly. And this is the compressor. Okay, so that's the compressor part. This is the compressor. The compressor has 2 points. This one sucks in air, and this one pumps the air into this container. So in that way, we are turning the petrol into gaseous petrol. Okay, so the gaseous petrol is what we use in cooking. So we're turning it's like a carburetor in in an engine. It's not liquid petrol that is being used, it's gaseous petrol. So the carburetor turns into gaseous petrol. So I'm going to use, for this project, I'm going to use a compressor, this compressor, to change it to gaseous petrol. And that's what we're going to use for cooking. Alright, so to help me clamp it to provide the support. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So this one goes here, goes into straight to the burner. Start already. All right. So I fix it this way. Let me test run it a bit. Let me see. All right. Everything seems working well. Seems working well. All right. So that's the setup. It's very, very simple. And with this, you can cook. And if you have a solar panel, you replace this with a solar panel and you cook for hours. This one can take days before, depending on what you are cooking. Alright, so it's working. One good thing about this particular system is that it sucks air, oxygen into this container, and it converts it to gaseous petrol too. So you have a mixture of petrol and oxygen here, or air here, and that makes it to burn completely. Okay, so that makes it to burn completely. So the mixture of air and gaseous petrol makes it to burn completely. So the flame is devoid of, let's say, carbon monoxide. Alright, so I would have liked it. So let's see. Okay, so you can see it's on, but I have to adjust. Alright, it has started burning, but this blue flame, you might not be able to see it. The flame is very, very blue. You might not be able to see it. One good thing is this container is very, very hot from latent heat of vaporization. So as the petrol vaporizes, it cools this container down. So this container is very, very cool. So with time, so as you can see, it's working very well. It's working perfectly. It's working very, very well now. But you can't see the flame. You can't see the flame on the, except okay, so it's working, and you can see the it's working beautifully well. It's very, very blue because I've regulated it. Oxygen mixes very, very well with it. So it's working. So we can cook for hours. We can actually use this to cook for hours. That's one beautiful thing about it. As you can see, the water is boiling. Water is boiling, and everything is working fine. Alright, so as you can see, everything is working very, very fine. Alright, but it's not combusting very well, just like the normal Bunsen burner when you open it with gas, but it's burning well now. Comes back again. Alright, so this time around it's burning with a very brief flame. I can hear the sound. Alright, so that's the end of today's project. Hope to see you in another interesting project. Thank you for watching.